Sabotage is a mission type new players will find right away when beginning their Warframe journey. It's an optional objective of the very first quest the player does, where they're tasked with sabotaging a Grineer galleon to save some colonists. This first sabotage mission is just an introduction, with later sabotage missions expanding on the complexity of what the player needs to sabotage. At the time of recording, there's 11 distinct types of sabotage missions, with each providing their own special objective that needs to be disrupted. We're going to have a more in-depth look at the most common sabotage mission the player will encounter on their adventure through the star chart. It's aptly named Reactor Sabotage, as despite the differences that I'll note in just a minute, the goal of these missions is to annihilate a reactor. The main feature of all reactor sabotage missions is the interactions that exist between the fuel and coolant cells that you can find within the reactor room. As you can imagine, the fuel and coolant cells allow the reactor to operate, and interacting with them can effectively sabotage the reactor. This is where the complexity starts. Your choice of what you do with the fuel and coolant cells changes how the ship is sabotaged. Depending on your choice, there's 3 different ways that the reactor can be destroyed. Each unique way that the player can choose will result in different anomalies happening throughout the ship after the reactor is wrecked, areas in which the player is impeded when they're attempting to exit. But it's important to note that there's key differences in those anomalies based on the type of ship that you're in. Grineer galleons boast 2 coolant cells compared to a Corpus ship's single cell. When sabotaging a Grineer galleon, there's 3 types of anomalies that can occur. Heat meltdown, freezing, and magnetic meltdown. When sabotaging a Corpus ship, there's 3 similar types of anomalies that can occur. Magnetic meltdown, freezing, and electricity failure. Last but not least, to complicate matters even further, there's also resource caches that you can locate within all of these missions. They contain rare resources along with some other fun items like argon crystals, nitane extract, and parts for the Siphos landing craft. Digital extremes implementing complexity like this may go unnoticed by many players, but it shows the attention they have to detail, especially with complex topics. Thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe for more.